Hey, my name BK, and I am BK, will BK, spiritual renegade, potential guru. I am only this BK and the only this BK, so beware of scammers, impersonators, doppelgangers, and impersonators, and use discernment always, like the CIA. Trust and verify, and just always tap in with your intuition and your spirit team because we all have one. Thank you for being here and being a part of my channel. I'm just grateful to be here and grateful to have you. So, without further ado, let's begin. Disclaimer. I do bells and singing bowls. I do cards. I'm just little old me channeling what I can to give you the message you need at the time that you need it, and that's it, and that's all. And just all love and, just the hope that we can all become something better as we all become more connected, and that's it. And yeah, but I was told that this is going to be the second part of a love message because I started that message and was interrupted, and I don't know what happened, but the video is just no longer available. So 222, it's I just heard two songs. Well, I heard it's never too late to start over, and I also heard there's never a right time to say goodbye. Yeah, but this is gonna definitely be love messages, and the message that I got is that something needs to be revealed, and the air needs to be cleared. So this message is it's a love message, and it's the I'm probably gonna title this afterward. But hi, hey, my name BK. Hit that like button so I know it's real. Thank you. And yeah, the message is, hey, Stanchell Hankins. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Hit that like button for me. Thank you. Shane, namaste, blessed be, and thank y'all for always just staying here with me. I couldn't do it without you, truly. But the message is, like, okay, first download I got, honestly. First download was, you passed the test. Like, you passed the test. And there's a lot of things surrounding that. Like, for me, in my case, I know I passed it like right in the middle, but it's like some people passed it with flying colors. Some people like had just barely passed it. Stanchel, if you 10 years old, I need you to go get your parents. Where's your people? And you should get off the phone for a minute because this is not for you. Love you lots. Go take a nap. It's almost bedtime, right? But yeah. So you passed the test. That's the first download. Second download, right, is that the air needs to be cleared, or the air needs to be cleared, and that's in good or bad. So like something needs to be revealed, and also there's something that is needing to be said but hasn't been, right? Okay, and so let's get into it. So thank you, God, Source, Lord, Universe, Spirit, Most High. Thank you, angels, archangels, guardian angels. Thank you, love, here, there, and everywhere. Thank you for all that is and was. Thank you for clear and concise messages, accurate channeling, divine discernment, protection, strength, and guidance, and just that I can give what I can give for those willing to receive. And I thank you for receiving and all the donations that you give to me energetically, physically, and just with the love and likes that you share and the subscriptions on my channel. It means so much, more than you know. And I'm just grateful to be grateful, And thank you, you guys. Because the channel growth is so real, and I'm so so appreciative and so humbly grateful for it, like truly. But first we're gonna get into, so I want to get some cards on this test, but mainly I want to get real nosy. And okay, yep, so I'm gonna have to get up and get some other cards because I want to get real nosy about what this message is. They told me I could tap all the way in, and You know what? That's just what I intend to do. I have cleared the air. I have cleared the energy in my space. I have the tones and, the meditation music going. I feel like this is going to be like a deep, intense one because we're really like, we're approaching the climax of like this Mercury retrograde in Scorpio energy. And good night, Stanchill, Hankins. Good night. Um, we're really approaching the climax of this Mercury retrograde energy, and I can tell because we're in Sagittarius season, right? And that's a very progressive, forward moving, like following the trail of the arrow that's been shot, like just following that path, like the trail of smoke type of thing. But Scorpio isn't like that. Scorpio likes to draw back and recluse and introspect and like get dark and deep and really into things. And so it's like a really intense push and pull energy going on right now. And I feel like that's really where this message is coming from. Like, let's clear the air, let's get rid of this. And okay, new download that we will expound on. But you confuse somebody in a good way. Like the it's frustrating how much you confuse them, but it's confusion in a good way. It's like you stir somebody's feelings and they don't know how to express that, right? They don't know how to express that correctly. Okay, I got you. And so let's just get into it. So first, Spirit, let's talk about this test because 741, okay, the test that was passed was that there was an energy that was transmuted. There was definitely like a huge energy of like a lesson learned. And in this Mercury retrograde, like you're gonna get super, super huge like confirmations of being of knowing where you stand in terms of your journey in this spiritual realm. Like, are you moving forward or taking a step back? Reprogram your soul, release, raise, reclaim. So yeah, that goes with that 741 energy of transmuting that dark energy into light energy, like transmuting it from the dark, having maybe to take a step back and bring it all together, put it, turn yourself around. That's what it's all about. Like, boom, like, and then it flew face down. So it's like you I just heard just came out of a dark night of the soul, it seems. Open your heart, set loving boundaries. So the test that was passed was an energy was transmuted because, and this is a confirmation of the clearing energy, but somewhat unrelated and kind of personal, but I'll share. So this is an energy of like, there was an energy cleared of communication was had that brought understanding that was able to create new boundaries that were more appropriate for the situation and relationship in question, right? And in doing that, that opens up more space in both people's lives for more energy or just growth of the positive energy, like new growth. I just heard new growth, like, so maybe somebody's hair, something about somebody's hair. Beyond illusion, change your perception. Like somebody is seeing a situation differently or seeing themselves differently or seeing you differently, or a combination of the three. Like the whole, like somebody's whole viewpoint of the world is like now completely upside down from what it used to be. And I just heard You Rock My World, and that's a good song about how your world is changing for the better, but it's being shaken up first by this new thing that's coming in. Compassion, higher heart opening. And see, setting loving boundaries, it gave you more space to be loving in other ways instead of having to have your guard up, right? And like feel defensive or be putting energy toward negative feelings and anxiety, or being put in situations where had you already spoken up, you would not be in this situation or feel the way you feel, right? And that's a hurdle that's been gotten over. And for some it was real easy, for some people it was painful. but it created more space for self-loving. That's what it is. And that's a beautiful thing, because when you love yourself, more love comes into yourself, because the love that you are putting into yourself shows, like it radiates out of your pores. Okay, and we got, okay, so we already had a 6-6. So I'm feeling like, okay, because the first 6-6 was beyond illusion, changing your perception, right? This second 6-6 is feminine twin, and it came out of changing your perception. So there's been a viewpoint shift of from a masculine to a feminine. Like the masculine was looking at this feminine in a certain type of way before something happened, before a test was released and passed. And now that the test has been passed, this masculine is looking at this feminine in an entirely different light, like literally. And then the 11-11, and this goes with compassion, higher heart opening, take me home, pathway to true love, like where somebody felt like they were in an abandoned warehouse, just desert, just alone, just in all this space with just nobody. Now they feel like they're comfy and cozy in finding a home in you. Breakthrough, processing karmic debris, getting over old traumas, right? And letting stuff go that no longer serves, be it a memory, a person, a situation, a place, a relationship, a job, like all of that. Like a decision was made, and maybe even if it hasn't been acted upon, a decision was made. Divine order flipped over, but it came with this whole book, so I'm not going to take it. But I just saw the bottom of the deck. Somebody let go of a false twin flame. Somebody set things straight, created boundaries with somebody that's not for them, or let go of somebody entirely that wasn't meant to be in their life, or just shifted the boundaries of a relationship so that it's now more neatly in a box of the type of relationship it's supposed to be, so that there's room for other relationships. 2-2 Voyager's Journey is the bottom of the deck, past life healing. So definitely that. And also I feel like that's part of why a lot of people are losing things right now, because the test is, and this is something I was told years ago, if you have something, right, and it's yours, you hold on to it, right? And if you lose it, at some level it means that you didn't want it, like, or you didn't care about it, or like it wasn't important enough for you to not lose it. And on some level that's true, and sometimes that's not true. But the test is you're gonna look up and notice that you've lost something or left something behind, and do you go back and pick it up, or like what's your action behind it is the question. Acknowledge, take responsibility. So somebody had did what needed to be done in a situation, and then it turned, that's crazy because this, you can't make this up, bottom of the deck. We just had false twin flame at the bottom of the deck. But by acknowledging and taking responsibility, having this breakthrough, the true twin flame shows up. Everything is possible. Let's split the deck. Divine order, practicing patience, because everything divinely in its time, and my ice maker just went off, so that's confirmation. So, but okay, that just flew out. What's that? That breakthrough card. Okay, give me one more on the breakthrough, and then we're gonna go into the generator, staying grounded. So the breakthrough was, and this we saw, breaking through illusions and changing your perception. So the breakthrough was that somebody firmly put their feet on the ground and started to like actually look at reality and realize that, you know, looking at some things as they are in the reality, just the fact of the matter objectively, that what is just is and what ain't just ain't. And then knowing, you know, keeping that in mind, being able to start to put everything else in order of what's true and what's not, what's reality, and what's, you know, just fantasy, fallacy, or whatever. Acknowledging, yeah. Really looking at, I just heard taking stock of both self and surrounding. Oh, and yeah, it is definitely important to be aware of your surroundings at all times, even when you feel like you're the most comfortable and at home. wherever or with whomever you're at. You can never not be aware of just yourself and your surrounding, because that's exactly what something, when things don't go smoothly. Trust, ask, listen, allow. So it's like, okay, you ask the universe a question, you ask God a question, you ask the person a question, and you have to let them, you have to give them the time to get the answer, come up with the answer, formulate the answer, or put together that whatever it is, and then get that answer back. When it comes to you, just accept what it is for what it is. And that's part of the, staying grounded. That's part of the reality of things. If you thought something was one way because you were under your own disillusionment, and then you found out that it's actually another way, and then the facts line up and you look at it and the math is mathing, you just have to accept that that's what it is. And once you do that, it makes looking at, even if it's something painful, it makes looking at that reality subjectively just for you easier to process. You know which emotions are yours, which are coming from somewhere else, what's projections, what's I just heard what you should step into and what you should step out of. The chosen one, fast track to ascension. So somebody decided to step back onto their own path. Maybe they had got sidetracked looking at something else or somebody else, or just was not, in alignment with themselves at that time. But now they're getting back to themselves at this time, or finding that thing that they were supposed to actually be doing at this time. One with self, blossoming. You can't make this up. What's the bottom of the deck? Holy Grail code, receive the gift. You can't make this up. Somebody's going to be receiving divine downloads, upgrade codes. You're probably receiving them now, because that's the energy of what this is. It's like let's upgrade, let's build, I just heard, let me upgrade you. Acknowledge that there's somebody that's in your corner right now who wants to give you any and everything, anything you can imagine, and everything you want, everything you need. And you probably don't even really have to ask, but it's like, is that what you want, is the question. Master Alchemist, violet flame activation, unlocking your crown chakra, opening your heart, really, really rooting your root chakra into the energy of the earth, and standing rootly, grounded firm in your square. As some would say, standing 10 toes down. And, having the empathy and compassion enough to look at a situation objectively before you see how you feel about it subjectively. Okay, shuffle the deck, and it's still bottom of the deck. So let's get some messages from my deck, just to be nosy. And then if we still need further clarification, I will grab the other deck. That'll just really, really break it down and kind of be a little funny. But let's see. So thank you, Spirit, for that message. If that resonated for you, hit that like button. Much appreciated. And so let's clear this air real quick, because if there was something that was misunderstood, misstated, or not said at all, it was meant to be, or wants, or something wants to get through. There's a message, even if it's literally just a message. Distracted. Yep. Even if it's literally just a message, the person themselves may not want to deliver the message for whatever reason, but they want the message to come through. Is this love? Okay. That's all, folks. That's it. That's all. Is this love? That's it. So that's okay. The clearing the air, and that's part of that was like the end of the message I was recording earlier, that I don't know where that went, but the question of clearing the air, the what's needing to be said or expressed, what's needing to be, the question that's needing to be answered is the same thing. And it's just, is this love? Like, do you love me the way that I love you? Like, do you want this from me? Like, do you want to do this with me? Like Like, would you accept me for me and all of me, and into your life, and to be all of me that I am for you, as I love you all that you are, and give you everything for the rest of all of our lives? Yeah. Does that make me crazy? Let me say, like, somebody really wants to know, just like, is this love real, and how much do you love me? And if I wanted to take you on vacation all around the world, shower you with gold, and soak you in just blessings, like, would you let me? Does that make me crazy? Like, and it's a forbidden friendship. It's like I shouldn't feel this way. I shouldn't even be looking at you like, okay, so this could definitely be somebody that's like in an entanglement. Why did I say that? In a situation, in a relationship, or something going on, and they just want to have a good conversation, like say they express themselves to you, even if they know that it's not going to lead to anything. They just want to get it off their chest of, this is how I feel, and maybe get your feedback on what to do about it. But it's really not even to get your feedback. It's just like, this is how I feel. And does that make me crazy that I feel this way? Because this person may have insecurities that you don't love them at all, don't love them the same way, don't love them the same amount. And if they, and I feel like this, at this point, like, this person is afraid to say this because they feel like the answer, if this is a person that you do know or have, some type of relationship now or in the past with, they don't want to do this defining the relationship moment, because the question is this love? Like, where, like, forbidden friendship, like, where are we? Who are we to each other? And after I tell you all that I feel, like that's all, folks. Like, where are we going from here? Because if the answer is not, if the answer breaks my heart, then, even if it doesn't break my heart, if it's not the answer that's gonna lead us forward together, then we will just have to be apart. And even though that will, be heartbreaking, that'll just have to be what's accepted. That will have to just be the objective truth of, this is the answer to my question, and I have to move on now. And so they really want to know, but let's get a little deeper into it. What else, Spirit? Like, what else needs to come out? What else does this message need to, what else about this message? Like, anything else? Okay, so we got a couple cards. Showing my age. I don't know who you are, but let's not play on my channel. You don't play with spiritual things. If you are under 18, I just want to let you know that you don't play around with spirit. Like, even, it's not a haha funny thing. It's not like and I'm not, chastising you, but you don't play with spirit, because when you play with spirit, spirit plays with you back, and you don't want nothing trickster or karma or anything like that coming back on you from the other side, because when it comes from the other side, it hits a lot harder than if somebody, like, you had stuck your leg out and tried to trip somebody and they tried to trip you back. No, it's a little different. So let's not do that. So, good grief, like, this feeling, this overwhelming, like, I want to break the ice with you and be able to have this conversation with you, or at least, just get the answers that I need. Like, it's becoming overwhelming and like unsettling. I just heard that I don't know, I don't want to, I don't know how. Hello, Carolina Reyes. Carolina. Hey, Carolina, my bad. So it's like, I heard a rumor, right? And so it's like, this person is going off of, if they haven't come, if this is a new person, even if it's an old person that you haven't associated with, right, recently, this person is only going off what they remember, what they heard, and, the things that they can gather from you from afar, right? And it's like, bet you thought it was over. It's like they feel like every time they see you, you have more and more. You're doing more and more. Like you're, I don't know. It's like you're a Lego set, and every time they see you, you got a little additional add-on of a couple extra pieces or something. And it's, I don't know. And then it's like, cute face, da da ba da 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 ba da da da. So like this person is like, oh, it's like they really, really see you. They wanna, oh, treat you. But I heard beat you. Like they really, it's not just a like a lovesick puppy dog like Tyrese song type of love. It's also like a physical love. Like I love you for all of the parts of you and everything, but also you fine too also. So totally spies. Like this person, ooh, tries to get information on you any way they can other than just like approaching you, because they feel like that's like virtually impossible. Maybe this is somebody that only sees you online, because virtually impossible. And it's somebody who like who watches. If this is online, this is somebody who watches and rewatches your content. This is somebody who like lurks on your pages. This is somebody who like when you talk to them, like they don't want to end the conversation with you. They're hungry for more. They don't want to let you go. Like it's bananas. Like BANANAS. Ooh, I like the way that. Yeah. So it's like this person, they not only can approach you, but it's like it's driving them crazy. Like it's like, does that make me crazy that I'm starting to feel crazy because it's driving me crazy because you drive me crazy, right? Why do you drive this person crazy? What about you drives this person crazy? No commas, no sense, everything. You boggle this person's mind. That's what it is. Ooh, get down on it in the reverse because you stay up in your high vibes. Distracted because every time they see you, like literally you stop what they're doing, and all they can do is focus on you and what you're doing at that moment. When I see you, when I see you, never know when you might walk by, so I gotta be right on time when I see you, when I see you. Like straight from the heart, sexual attraction. These two, man, too hot for the kitchen, man. Like I just heard Queen of Wands, like sexy, distracted. Like it's not your beauty, you're a cutie. It's not your beauty, it's not your booty, it's your beauty, but it's everything. Like I can't just focus on any one thing. I can't just pick out any one thing that makes me want you. It's just everything. It's all the things put together. It's how they all interact with each other to become the thing that you are. Dollar bills, y'all, right on the money. Right on the money. And maybe you get money. Maybe you just look like money, you know? What else? Maybe you just look like money. The rest is still unwritten. It's like you're a mystery. Like not only do you have all of this, all of these are, oh, straight from the heart. Is also like you're a, what they call that, heart on your sleeves, like transparent, just exactly like confidently who you are type of person. It's sexy. Like you probably got a like feisty little mouth for attitude, right? Like you turn distracted. That's what it was. No, you don't just turn this person's head. You turn everybody's heads. Cause you look like money. And beyond that, like it's so much more about you that this person can't gather. There's like it's like every day you're a different person, but all of those people are just beautiful. Just y'all. It's like every day you come in and they see you. It's like you walking down the runway, but every time you walk by, it's not a different outfit. It's a whole different person with the same energy, just embodying that strut, ba-da-da-da, ooh. Like, don't stop believing. Like, you make this person believe. Like, oh, I just heard you are this person's muse. Like, when you see them, their imagination starts running wild. Their imagination starts running wild. Is nuts. And okay, and here it is. So intelligence, maturity, growth, wisdom, and experience is like you come off as this person who has been through some things and seen parts of the world and understands, you know, sides of life and aspects of study and things that other people just haven't. And beyond that, if this person has known you from the past, you've definitely grown and matured a lot since then. It's like, okay, it's like you've really like kind of found yourself a lot more. And you're getting over like the last part of whatever that last thing was that was holding you back, or like you're at the end of, it's like that was a test that you passed. You've gotten to the end of this long journey. But the new journey is about to begin, is what I just heard. And this one is going to be a lot different. This one is going to give you that big positive energy, that big woo energy, that big just bountiful, that big abundant energy. Yes. Because that big abundant energy. Okay. Okay, they said take all of it. Foreign friends, so you got people from all around different places looking at you or wanting to come and be your friend. Sweat. Okay, that's what it is. And so this was gonna stay. This will probably stay a secret, because this person, the more you evolve and change, and the more you show up, and the more you do, and the more you be you wherever you are, like the more this person feels like there's less of a chance for y'all to ever, you know, have y'all paths cross, I guess. Cause you got that big ish popping, right? And it's stopping not only other people from getting to this person because they're looking at you, but it's like they see that they're not the only type of person that doesn't want to approach you because your glow is just too bright. And it's like once you get too close, you might go blind, you might go a little cray cray, trying to see into this light, trying to figure out what's in there. Cause like finger foods, like you're just enticing. You got that whoosh, like it seems like you got that magic, and beyond that, like you're appetizing, you're stimulating, you're mentally enticing, is what I heard. Yeah, because these two came together, like you're good at picking people's brains, and you're also good at, like I just heard, turning on people's inner light, like the light that you have. It starts to awaken the light of the people around you. And that's intimidating in and of itself, because this person may, like, they know that if they have secrets and they get too close to you, their secrets will come straight out into the light. And those secrets probably all pertain to you, is what I heard. Let's cut the deck. Back to light, back to reality, cannot make this up. Like, you shaken somebody's reality and brought light to things that they wanted to keep in the dark forever, and would have been okay with that because their heart was closed off. And, you know, let's get like one or two more cards. The deck is almost gone. Okay. And this is 2 cards. Imitated, duplicated. So this person can never find another you. They found you, and they know just off rip, and maybe they've even tried to, but cannot find anything else like you ever. Meet me halfway. Like this person wants to do whatever it is they need to do, but in a genuine, authentic way, to meet you halfway. They're saying, like, if you're willing to see me, then I will come to you. And at the bottom of the deck, it's easier said than done. So I don't know. Maybe this is like a I just heard divine connection, twin flame, like kingdom spouse type of union. But you know what? I really think I just heard twin flame mostly, or divine counterpart, because in a lot of situations it takes a lot of growth it takes both people to reach a level of ascension and growth and enlightenment and wisdom and maturity for them to even be on the same lane, to be parallel, to cross paths. And then in other situations you might have, you know, crossed paths before, but if you weren't both in the same place at the same time, then it was probably real rocky and probably went real left. And it in those situations, and I never recommend going back to a bad relationship. I don't. But and sometimes there are relationships that need for there to be separation or growth or communication or that grow to be those connections that last a lifetime. Cause them old grandparents and stuff. When you talk to them, they be like, "Oh yeah, we've been married for 69 years." Like you think them 69 years was easy? No, they went through a lot of trials and tribulations, but they grew together. They made it. Fair warning, like, because it's not easy. It's really not easy. And you ready? If you're not ready, you got to be ready. You got to get ready so you can stay ready. Because if you stay ready, you never got to get ready. But you know what? I think that is my time. Cut to that God body. Like, that glow. Get in your good energy. Because it's transformation time. This just fell out the deck. And the bottom of the deck, back to light, back to reality. But this just fell out the deck like butterfly. It's like shedding off that old skin of darkness and trauma and that old self of the negative aspects of yourself that you used to be. It's like, but it's not the only way to like that you're doing that truly is you've taken those negative aspects of yourself and you've absorbed them, you've transmuted them, you've balanced them, and you've in some ways embraced some of those things because sometimes you have to love the worst part of yourself in order to heal it. And I feel like that's all I got, because that was that thing. I feel like that last thing was that thing. That was it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guides. Thank you, Spirit team. Thank you, and just thank you guys so much, like truly and gratefully, because I'm just me, and you being you are watching me, and I appreciate that. And when we go out here in the world, I know that you're just being you the best way that you can, being the best you that you can be. And if I feel like if I said anything or any part of my energy helped you to get to that level of where you need to be, then that's like the best part of what I'm getting out of this. Everything else is just a cherry on top. And with that being said, you're beautiful. You're beautiful, it's true. And I'll see you later. My name BK. Stay great. Ooh, and last but not least, I just I got this new motto. Be a creator, not a hater. See you later.